Pirates of all ages, it is I, your captain speaking, and we are here inside of my garage. Why are we here in my garage? For a very important reason. We are going to do a recap of one of the coolest units I've bought in a while. I don't usually do recap videos. It's actually, to me, not very natural of the normal process. It takes a whole other kind of reselling structure to save your stuff, wait, get all your videos out, etc., and still have it. This is why I normally don't, because I'm kind of a fast turn and burn person, and I don't usually do my videos or my storage units on an individual ROI. I bought this for 100, made it for 300. I bought this for 400, so everything left, etc. I'm a by the year person. I take everything I made throughout the year coming in, and I write off everything I put going out, and it's just one total. That's the way I do it because it's easier, especially being a content creator. It's not the simplest. But this unit was very fast paced, and we have pretty much not sold anything, and I have brought home most of the stuff in order to make a recap. So this is the recap. So this unit was very cool. I spent $960 plus expenses, 10% buyer's premium. It's just a little over $1,000, about $1,050. My son and I picked it up. He got a little bit of pay, whatever. We went to the flea market once in this storage unit. What I have left is just what's left. I used money out of the flea market sales to pay them. We spent one day filming, spent one day selling. After a short day of selling, I ended up with about $600 left in my pocket after paying everybody, gas, etc. So with that being said, I as well ended up with one bedroom set, which I'm pretty sure I'll get 100 next time I go, 99% sure. And I also have a really nice dryer that I should get a minimum of 200 for, could be 300, but we're just gonna say 200. It's a nice Samsung dryer. That's 300 more. That'll put me at $900, still out a little bit of 100, but I think I've made that in selling a few random things to friends and so forth. So we're basically even at this point. We are at the point where we got our $1,000 back minus the 50 or whatever. But the videos put us in the profit anyway. Let's just say that between my 4 platforms and the 4 videos we made, we're definitely far in the profit. What is amazing is what's left of this storage unit after all of that. The goods. This is a good 5%. This one might even be 10%, 15%. I'm going to start showing you everything from that storage unit and what I made off it completely. The first thing I want to show is going to be a handful of cards. Now, a lot of these could be graded, and both of these 2 cards in a grade 10 are $1,000, and I think this is actually a pretty decent card as well, Shaquille O'Neal. And you come in here and we got a bunch more. We got 3 Kobe rookies there. I think maybe 1 or 2 of those are rookies. We got 1 LeBron rookie. We got another couple more cards there. And we got handfuls of Michael Jordans, which have been really good. Check that out. We got those ones there. That could be a good all-star. And we got more Michael Jordans. This is a lot of cards that just keep adding up and adding up and adding up and become accumulatively a lot of value in my eyes. As well as even this is a handful of cards. So look, we got an 84 rookie 85, but it's really a remake rookie because it's 1995. Michael Jordan NBA hoops 1993. But don't get me wrong, these are all really good cards as far as the collector go, and very sought after. Michael Jordan's one of the hottest players ever, and the best player in basketball, period. I named my daughter after Michael Jordan, so that just goes to show you how much I like him. And we have this here with a bunch more of these cards, and I think that in itself, just this little pile, pretty much pays for that storage. I would say just that little bit there almost puts the storage, or basically puts the storage in profit. Then you have stuff like this. You have huge piles of great characters like Scott Spezio. This is a whole Scott Spezio binder or box full of cards, and that isn't even the top of it. We have this, and we have a bunch more. Just so many cards that I don't even know. We're not going to bore you with going through them, but the point is, this set of cards here with players like Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Nomar Garcia-Piera, things of that nature. These are all really good cards that are worth at least $1, and then they go upwards of more to $1. They could be $5, $10, $20, $100 cards, some of them. But they're definitely every bit of dollar cards. And I would say between these couple boxes, we have at least, and I'm being conservatively because I don't like to over-exaggerate, but if you take a look here, I would say that there's over $500 in cards here. There's probably a lot more. It's going to be more of upwards of $1,000 to $1,500, but we're going to call this another $500. Sports cards $1,500, and mind you, we still have 5 plastic totes to go through, and that doesn't even include what I would consider commons and so forth. So we won't even chalk those up in the... And we had got a lot of little things we're not going to add up. Things like this I set aside, or my son did. He's going to put stuff like this on his eBay, so I'm not even going to consider that money that goes towards my purchase. But this would probably be another 30, $100. Actually, these are worth a few bucks on eBay, and he's going to list that. But that's looking like this right here is going to be a little bit of money. That is $350 sealed. So I'm going to go ahead and list this, and we'll chalk that up to a little bit of money. And just like that, mine is listed for $2.99, which is pretty cool. Kind of neat, because we're just sitting here doing this right now, this recap, and we're just making the ads as we go. That's kind of like productivity. We have 5 cases of these, which are averaging about $30 to $40. So I'm going to go ahead and give those to Jess. She's going to list them to hers, because that's how I do it around here. Prevail, Pre-Fit, large count diapers. One of the ways that, like, I don't yield all my profit on my storage unit myself, because we're a team here. We're a family. Everybody sticks together. With family makes money. That's the way this works. Jess does a lot of stuff with me inside and out of the business. And one of the ways, the way she makes the money and pays her bills, she lists a lot of things that I would put on the back burner because the value is more worth the time, etc., than I have to list, because I got to keep things going. But here's just real quick thing what I mean. This is all great storage finds out of my storages that I bought, and it's all on her eBay. That's why if you go to my eBay and it looks kind of low, there is a lot more on her eBay than mine. So that's how the teamwork works. Just the same as I said, Michael's building his eBay off little things from the storage that I would sell to somebody too cheap at the flea market, because they're going to go make money. I don't have time, and you have to keep moving on and spin. Or I would... I don't know. It would just not get the whole profit yielded. So it's kind of like I said, teamwork makes the dream work. So the family is sticking together around here, and everybody's getting their little piece of the pie. Was a lot of brand new items in the box. So just like, here's a smokeless grill, Power Deluxe 1500. I haven't even opened it yet. It's just brand new in the box. Smokeless grill. We're just gonna call this whole pile 175 conservative. Next on our list, we're going through the bobbleheads now and showing you a recap of them. This one here, I've already listed mine. Just now I put mine up for 175 just to be in the medium. These two are coming in at $30 a piece right here. Remember the old expression, well, I don't know if it's an old expression. I'm making this up now. But you can't catch a fish if you don't have bait in the water, right? And you're only going to catch the fish that you're trying to catch. So that's a very simple rule to apply. Right here, only one sold for $27, and then you have these two at $200. They're not the same bobblehead as this, but no other sales. And the person in my probably shot themselves in the foot, listed it too low, etc., etc. That tells me I want to list higher. Now, it's the same year, same set. So I told myself go with $74.99 on my MC Hammer. So I listed my MC Hammer for $74.99. And right here, we're looking at a $30-ish sale, a $20 to $30 sale, 20 to 30, and this one maybe 30 damage box, so maybe only 20. So right there, 20, I'd say 100 plus this one, and that makes 160 plus another minimum 150 makes 300. I'd say we got 370. Conservative eBay sales 375 on bobbleheads. And like I said, we split this all up a little bit, so some of that will go on Jess's, some maybe Michael's. Jess doesn't want to list those, then Michael will list them. Or now we're going to get on to some more exciting, bigger money ticket items real quick, because this is a cool collection. And I want to start off with this one. I think there's actually 2 of these, but this is an NBA. This is a Hardwood Classics. It is Michael Jordan. It is All Stars. I think this is anywhere from $100 to $200. But we're just going to show you this whole collection. There's a total of 49 of them. And I think that this collection right here is actually probably every bit of $3,000. We're going to say conservatively there's $3,000 here. But I think there's upwards of $5,000. It's hard to say. They're gonna be a lot of speculation. But stuff like this, a lot of these jerseys, there are a bunch of people who are gonna say that's only a $30 or $40 jersey. But then there's also a lot of these jerseys that are $200, $300, and possibly even $400. I will show you an example, because some of them have receipts on them for the store in which they were bought. Okay, this one doesn't have the dang receipt on it. But this would have been one of them. This was probably $250, $300 right here. The price tag's fallen off. It's an authentic collection. I'll show you another one. Maybe this one has one. This one? Yes, here we go. So here's an example. $450. It is a Hardwood Legends by Headmaster Campus Wear. Jordan, legendary University of North Carolina. Bam! To the bone right there. Let's keep it coming. Now this one here. This one is arguably $100, possibly $200 realistically. It may be even more. I'm not even an expert. I don't know a lot about these things. It's not like I'm some clothes expert. I say stuff all the time, and it's fine. I appreciate when people correct me. I'm not one of those people who get all worried. You know what I mean? Like I make some stuff. I made some post recently about a vintage shirt that was worth only a couple bucks, but I said it was worth 100. I didn't know it was a repop. A lot of people just act like, you know, I'm out here pretending to be an expert. I'm not. I'm just doing what I do. I know that an X amount of 1988 shirt, if it was real, is $100. I didn't know it was a repop until later, and I was corrected. But that's the beauty of life. We help each other out, we correct, and we also appreciate. So far, I think every one of these jerseys, and the reason why I can tell you that they're also nicer, see how they're not printed on? That's the first thing you ever look at, I think, in a jersey is stitched on things versus iron-ons, etc., etc. So far, we're looking at, here's a cheaper one. Nike says $130 on it, right? $130, but I don't even know the year of this, what year this one was made. That's always important, too. Do they have years on them? It says El Salvador. Uncertain. Conservatively, still possibly $100 with the price tag on, if not more, because price has gone up. So across the board, I say these jerseys are worth every bit of $3,000. And here's one where the money gets to be fat. This is a Mitchell and Ness, $380. I would say every bit of $3,000 minimum. I'm on a bad day. I'm talking. I just list them on eBay and auction them, but upwards. Even, hey, look at this one. Let's see what this one says. Here's one with the price tag. Mitchell and Ness, $320. Raleigh Fingers, one of the greatest Oakland athletic legends of all time, and possibly one of the top 1,000 pitchers of all time. I don't know. What do I know? Hardwood Collections. But there could be at least $5,000 here. And you guys help me out here. Because I'm gonna write down conservatively on the board $3,000 because I'm trying to be conservative. I don't want to. I know I get excited all the time, but that's kind of the point. Like, so let's say you find something worth $100,000 or it has potential. So here's one that's probably like a souvenir game jersey. You went to the game, etc., etc. It is ironed on, not very good. It's just low quality. That's like a $30 jersey. So Jason Kidd, Bay Area legend right here. There's a total of 47 jerseys and 2 jackets. The jackets are easily, that's a Jordan one too. That should be over here in the front with the Jordans, right? Pippen. That's how good Jordan was. Everybody who played with him was a legend, and then after him, they were nothing. Isn't that crazy? That's how you know a legend. That's the difference between a modern day legend, Cock LeBron James, and a superstar, real true, greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan, is all the people with him became better. All the people that played with him and then lost him, their careers fell apart. This guy is not the GOAT. Just say, don't get offended, triggered, happy word comments in the comment section. I know people, LeBron James. No. Michael Jordan, the GOAT. Astros, we're going to keep it coming. Pirate, you talk a lot. Yes, I do. Stephon Curry. Might keep that one because I don't own a Stephon Curry jersey. Richardson, number 23. Boom shakalaka. So, help me out here. I'm going to write down 3,000 on the board. You guys tell me what you think. What you think about the conservative price here. And we're just here going for a little simple ROI and a recap. And this was probably the coolest collection next to one of the other boxes we still have to show and so forth. Definitely, how to make money when you're shopping is always wise to think about jerseys, because I know anywhere you go, you can find jerseys. And you can find them sometimes for as much as $5 and $10. It's not hard to do. It's not the easiest task because people know what they're worth and people spend a lot to get them, so they want money for them, right? Like, I don't blame them. We got a Carter, Raptors. We got, I think, a Tom Glavine. We got a Williams, a Hill. This is one of the Ace jackets. That's every bit of 70, but upwards of 100 maybe. It's flawless, slightly vintage Nike. We got a Magic Grady. Shout out to the Magic, Penny Hardaway. And then we got this beautiful A's Teeb went to a game and they gave it to you for showing up. What do you call that? A souvenir? Same thing. Probably a $20 or $30 game jersey, whatever. And this bad boy right here, that is every bit of 200, if not more. Flawless, vintage, Cooperstown, extra large. I always say it's got to be close to 200. So we're going to call this, we're just going to call it $3 grand, but I'm going to put a little question mark, 5,000. You may struggle to read my writing. 3,000 with a little 5. Definitely got a high level or a high amount of clothes in this unit that'll make profit. Here's a cool little lot that would end up on my YouTube auction. I'm speculating anywhere 30 to 50 bucks easily. That's again conservatively, possibly more because those are real clean Harley Davidson shirts. All right, we just made a bunch of ads and then we're going to show you the items. This is kind of killing two birds with one stone. We have this beautiful UPS jacket. Believe it or not, I just listed this for $48.88. Then I listed these 4 shirts right here. I saw them selling for $37 a piece used, believe it or not. I listed my 4 for $125 for 4 of them. I listed this jacket right here, I believe, for $48.88, believe it or not. You can go off the simple codes and so forth, but it's hard to find them. Surprisingly, it's not as easy to find them. I don't know if many people don't sell it or what, but listed this vest, I think, for $48.88, and I listed this as well for maybe $68. Some of them are doing as much as 89 bucks on some of these UPS clothes. Don't sleep on them. Got mine listed already. We're just going to call that, we're going to round down to 300 on that. One of the hot items of this storage unit was the hats, and they are pretty nice. I think I'm not exactly an expert on hats. People have been saying stuff all over the map, but they're anywhere from like, what, 5 to 30 bucks a piece, at least minimum, I think. Believe it or not, hats can go pretty pricey. But some of them are used, some of them are not. We got snapbacks, flip-flop tapbacks. Okay, there's no such thing as that. We've got pro fit caps, though. A lot of them are used. You can see he liked his hats. But then there's a lot of them that are in great shape. And they come in these nice little lids cases. These are worth 20 bucks a piece. They're 35 in the store. They're dusty, but they're flawless. I can wipe them off and make them spit shine perfect. They don't even have the straps out of them, most of them. But you got to figure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I bet there's 100 bucks in cases. And I would just go out on a limb and say there's probably a good, we'll say conservatively, because I like being conservative. Let's say that there is 500 right there in just hats alone. Raiders, Warriors, Nike, A's. This one's kind of tight right here. We've got Chicago Bulls in a Warriors format. I'm liking that. We got an Undersea collection, Humble Pursuit. I just like it because it says Humble on it. And that's a priceless word. There's not enough of that going around. Chicago, Flawless, 23, Michael Jordan. I like this one. I'm not a big White Sox fan, but I'm definitely a Michael Jordan fan. I named my daughter after him. And we've got these 2 A's hats. Eric, my friend who just got married, those are probably going to make it towards him. So far, it's looking like that's putting us at $61.90. This is a cool little hit right here. I didn't get too detailed when I found it, but it's kind of some neat shirts. Michael, actually, will you hold this for me since you walked in here? Because I actually want to see.
All right, let's see.
Which one is this?
This is in a locked box, right?
This was in a locked box, but I kind of might want to keep one of these, so I want to see what it is. They're like little individually bagged, privately bagged. I used to have one of these shirts when I was a kid. Ooh, it's a tank top, isn't it? Tank top flip-flop. What do you think?
I mean, it's cool.
It's simple, huh? It just says success.
Is that a P right there?
What?
Is that a P right there?
Yeah, that's Planet of the Grapes. It's it's just
pirate.
something you don't know much about. It's like
I don't know about it.
Medical cannabis stuff, you know.
Yeah.
That's what it has to do with. Our dad wasn't in time materials, I've told you. It's a brand like that. See, here you go. This one says Chronic. Okay, high grade, puffed and passed by the streets. This one says Grapes and Treasure. But believe it or not, these still sell for like $29.99 a piece. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And the hats, I think, are at least that too, because nowadays hats have gone up so much. Like a hat like this, you're going to go to the store, you're going to spend 40, 50 bucks on it in the store. Even the ones that I order, because I just made a new purchase for hats. I was ran out. And Teespring doesn't allow that because I do Teespring merchandise below. If you guys look below, there's merchandise for it. But I wanted some new hats for myself because the last one I had to give to Brian. Shout out to Brian from the Stockton Flea Market.
Shout out.
But hats have gone up. I paid $20 to have the last ones made like 2 years ago, and now it's $27.43 to have the same damn hat made. That is over. That's like 32% it went up. Can you believe that? That's nuts.
That's a lot.
That's a little bit of money there. 24 times 3 or whatever. Here's the next treasure. I never really showed too in-depth detail because it was really in a box and it was hard to just go through more. They were loosely thrown in there, but we ended up accumulating more. But I thought this is a pretty neat collection. It's all handcrafted stuff, probably made in Mexico would be my guess, but it's actually pretty cool. It's kind of trendy. It's rustic, or I don't know the right word, rough, no. It's just cool. I like them. It's all sorts of Deo Temorte, Le Morte. I don't say that right, so I'm not even going to say it again. Some stuff like that, little purses, little coin bags. These are little mirrors on the back, right? So you could be like, oh, hey, check this out. Ooh. All right, we got cigarette cases. We've got wallets. We've got wallets with chains. These are little purse thingies here. Pretty tight. I think that's pretty cool. I definitely would say, how much money do you think would be here? If you had to guess. This little collection of stuff right here. At least 300 maybe? I'd say there's a good $300 there minimum. Just my opinion. There's got to be at least $300 there. Woo! I'm more excited than a really excited person, an exciting situation, doing exciting things right now. Why is that? Because I lost my pair of Ray-Bans a couple months ago. I don't know what I was doing. I think I went knee-deep in a box, set it aside. They disappeared, whatever. But I haven't had my pair of black Ray-Bans, and guess what I just found? Cleaning that out right there. This is where it gets excited, guys. This lot right here, this little lot right here was the money. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pairs right here. I think this is an easy $3,000. Real quick, this is called the Loves. The Cool Loves. These are selling for $500-600 on eBay. These are all year 2000. They say 00 on the tags. Let me show you. Right there under the 27.5, you see the 00000. First glance, I didn't know how to figure it out, but then they're all in the original box. So all you have to do is look up Air Jordan 1 Retro Black Yellow Loves. I believe those are called Loves, or maybe the other black and yellow ones are called Loves. But you keep going through Air Flight 89 9.5s. They're from year 2000. Realistically, they're all dead stock. Every one of them are never worn. Look at that. That one looks like it might have touched the ground one time, doesn't it? Doesn't it? But it's still mint. The Air Flare. These are probably the cheapest of them, in my opinion, I guess. I don't know. I haven't even looked these up. They got like the little code in the bottom. These are Air Max Rights. These right here, $600 for sure. Put them on eBay. You get it. They're the Air Jordan 5 Retros from year 2000. Crispy, clean, never touched the concrete. These right here, easy $300, if not more. Air Jordan 11 Retros from 00. Pretty tight. Maybe these were the Loves. I almost want to dibs these ones just for myself, but I can't do it. That's another $400 or $500 pair there. And right here, these are actually online for like as much as $850 or $750. I'll show you a thing right here. Boom. And I'm going to conservatively call those $3,000, okay? That's just conservative. Personally, there's probably more there if I try hard, individual eBay sales, etc. So it just depends on what avenue or route I choose to go with it. We got more things. We got boxes of used shoes back at the storage and so forth. But stuff like this could be cleaned up. That's a good $40-50 on eBay, just like they are. No exaggeration. Maybe more. Hard to speculate. Stuff like this will probably end up on Jess's eBay. I don't know, or we put that in the YouTube auction. Here's an easy $40 sale. Kind of cute. This right here is a nice little lot of stuff. We're going to keep this and put this on the front porch. Otherwise, that'd probably be like, what, $80 to $100. Here we got some brand new Beats. If one of the kids don't dibs that, it goes in the auction or on eBay. There's a good $20, $25 lot, and I'll probably dibs these for myself. I always wanted a cool pair of headphones. I like those, the way they look. They're Beats by Dre Pro. So we'll see. I'll have to take a look and see if they are wireless or not. I don't want to do a wire. Conservatively, realistically, I think we're right about there as far as the sales go, you look sports cards. That's just, I haven't even finished the other totes, and that's just the good cards. Printer 300, diapers and grill, bobbleheads, jerseys, etc., etc. Planet of the Grapes, wallet lot, shoes. We're still gonna go back to the, oh. Something told me I have to do a little. That's not messed up. That's just kind of touched right there. Something told me. Wait a minute. Look at that. Fender. Forgot something. Acoustic FA 100. Right. Willie Nelson. All you have to do is look this up. PSA DNA S87041. Willie Nelson. It's upside down though. I think maybe like that. I don't know. Just look up that. That's got to be probably $2,000 as well. I didn't show this in my video before because, well, teamwork makes the dream work. Mike was working with me. I didn't think the guitar was going to be that good. I'm not even going to lie. I didn't think it was going to be that great. If it would turn out to be this, I wouldn't have let him unbox it. I would have done it myself. I would have went for that natural clickbait, etc., etc. But all's fair in love and unboxing, and as well, my son's growing his channel, so it's only right. He got the best item, single best item in the unit for his videos. If you missed the videos, you can go check it out as well to see all the stuff we got. Sticks pics, comment below, or the link is in the description below. Willie freaking Nelson, that's got to be $2,000. Every bit of $1,500. Let's just call it $1,500. And that bumps the total up there. Now we got to go hit the storage unit. We got to go to the storage unit, kind of recap what's left there, and then get our totals going. All right, we made it. The sun's out. See that, guys? We're late. Everybody overslept but me. I had to wait. Are you the captain? It's a nice hat. It fits you perfectly. Just enough to cover your eyes. A little bit of shade. You guys walked the whole flea market?
Yeah, there's nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No. This market's dead usually. That's why I thought maybe this stuff would do well, because it's like at least quality clothes everybody can wear. And clothes is expensive. This is like the wrap of this is the wrap of the recap, guys. This is stuff I was going to show you at my store, but I figured this would be better to come out here and sell it. But this is the used things, the less, in my opinion, worthy of the internet. Shoes, 10, 15 bucks a piece. Like, go to the store right now. These are like 70 bucks. Cracks me up. Tell people 15 and they laugh at you. I just bought 3 pairs of Vans this week. It was 264 bucks for 3 brand new pairs. School shoes. We got this. We're gonna try to ask. We're asking 100, turn down 70. I got this. I want 100. A little bit of jeans and stuff. We got 1 box of cards. Still got a bunch to go through. We've been selling a few jackets, 10 bucks a piece, which is better than a sharp stick in the eye. Somebody dropped one on the ground. And jeans, we've been asking like 5 a piece. We've been getting 2, 3 bucks a shirt, etc., etc. So we've made something. Not as much as I want to be at. Not as much as I want to be at. We got a hamburger. Yeah. Go figure. This guy over here having like a vintage clothing sale. These guys attacked him. They literally attacked him. Hit him from all angles. Huge piles. Look at this guy's pile.
I feel like it's a tennis tournament, maybe?
Moscow Kremlin Cup, all right. Bad boy. I used to, in the 80s, that was the stuff when I was in school.
We do a shout out to places like the Link Up and World's Worst, because they definitely help us as a community. You know,
who's that?
You know, they're event holders out here in Northern California.
Okay.
So if you ever got a chance, come check them out. We're doing one on the 6th at the Link Up.
Wow. Just lick it.
Nike.
Also, everybody's always talking about $200, $300, $100 shirts all the time. I don't got a lot of money to spend these days. You know?
Yeah.
People are trying to get the bang for their buck at the end of the day. So you're
this shit hard too. But those are the back hit. Mine didn't. I got a hat for that.
All right, so we've moved some things. We still got enough. We still got stuff for another day, I guess. I don't know if I can add to it. Making sales. Look, Evie. Evie, Evie. Yeah? Look at these for $5. Guess I don't know why I brought these, because Jess has a bunch of those for the internet. And yeah, we moved jackets. Middle of summer, and I think we sold almost all the jackets. Hello, Captain. No, you're skipper.
You're skipper.
I don't think it's gonna fit my head. I guess so. I don't look good in these hats, though. Not my style. She said not at all. All right, well, so far I got 120, 30, 40, 45, 145. I think Michaela says she's upwards of 300 or so. She hit the Xbox for a 1 for 75. A little bit cool. I wanted to make some money to pay for our camping trip this week. That's what the whole goal was. Whatever I can sell out of this leftover profit stuff will help cover the expenses for our camping trip, because we are going camping with the stalkers and the stalker girls. Will I take 5? Yeah, go ahead. I don't understand. Need a little love right here. It's okay. Nice. Still vintage. Thank you. Thank you.
Detective. Hey guys.
Just pull a strap so it fits you.
Yeah, you got everything free. Mikey, free's the best sale.
Hey guys. So apparently I like to talk, so Mike gave me the camera.
Right. We walked over this way, so let's go over here.
But there's a free sale, I was telling you.
I mean, yeah, but I don't want to resell clothing that much.
Here's Mikey.
Yeah, you want to go over there?
Here, I'll just tell you guys one more time. We'll do what Mikey does, or Mike does. There's a Stitch one.
These ones kind of feel a little small. Yeah, I think 25.
He just shows them all, right?
These ones kind of feel like, I don't know, they feel like very...
Michaela.
It's cool.
Say hi to the camera, Michaela. Salt Princess? Michaela? Oh my God. Okay, Michaela. Show your clothes. What's your outfit today? Michaela drinking water.
Is this the cord that connects the electric?
Michaela getting ready for her outro. Say hi to the camera, Mike.
You were supposed to. You're supposed to pick some money for us. Did Evie pick some profit?
I don't know. You didn't even say, Mike. The whole point of me making this little video was for you to say hi, and you never said hi.
Hi, what's up?
You gonna hop in there, Mikey? You gonna hop in there?
All right, Pirates, I hope you enjoyed that recap. That was pretty cool. We ended up at the flea market with my kids. I always love having my kids in videos, and I love letting them just take control of the video. That's why I let Anaya take the camera and walk around the flea market. It's just fun. Who gets to do that, right? Anyway, lo and behold, after selling everything that we took there, we made about $500 in sales, which is a little lower than I anticipated. But I also let the kids make the sales too, and they kind of just let things go. And we still have some left over. So that will put us, I mean, you look at that number, we're looking at $11,500. Plus that $500, that's about $12,000 profit. But let's just round it down. Let's just make it even more fair and reasonable. Let's say 10,000, which is 10 times our investment, 1,000 times ROI, right? That's pretty amazing in my eyes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're getting Rico camping, so I'm heading off right now. I gotta get out of town. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna make a vlog. I love y'all. Blessings.